long tail keywords are money makers, but they have zero search volume. Hey there guys, Nolan here with DataPens. Today we're going to talk about why keyword research tools miss the best keywords for contractors. Now this is a big deal because half of all keywords are what Google calls low search volume. This works for Google, Bing, even AI search. They derive it from the same place, but you need a website that has these. Now, one thing I want to say before I even get into this, if your website doesn't have content, you may not show up on the map either. They're not going to guess that you work on things, and they're not going to show you for things that you don't have a good user experience, and half of all the people that show up on your map go to your website. If you look at analytics, it's very average that happens. So half of all people are going to go look at the website. The website, your map may not show up anyway. Your Google Business Profile may not show up if you don't have content to support it, probably won't. So as you talk about stuff, your map will show up better and your website shows up better. And DataPens makes pages on stuff. So let's talk about SEMrush and other tools. They'll pick up terms like carrier ECM motor replacement, but they will not pick up carrier ECM motor replacement Dallas and all of its variations. So if you look at a large market area, middle-sized market area, and you're going through it and you're trying to show up for stuff, half of all words that the people search for you, they literally aren't on websites. And you can't just like bullet point a list of all keywords because that's poor content. But if you can say, hey, we did this here, we worked on this item here, we worked on this brand, this part, this situation, we worked on a Brava barrel tile, 3-inch cast iron pipe descaling. We worked on a Navian tankless water heater. We worked on crushed granite driveway. Whatever it is, if you talk about it and pin that with a geo coordinate, they're going to know that you do that work, and it provides a great user experience. But when you get into the nuance of all this stuff, no one optimizes for it. And so we can get a client on DataPens in several months, say does a couple hundred pins, now has potentially thousands of keyword combinations and can begin to show up pretty quickly on what you might think of as a long tail keyword, or what Google calls low search volume. Long tail keywords are money makers, but they have zero search volume, which means air quote, because it's half of all search. So somebody having a HVAC repair might look for HVAC contractor, AC repair, but the next guy looks for help with their M30 Wi-Fi thermostat. And if you have a little shot of that, say we just replaced a Linux M30 Wi-Fi thermostat, and this is where it was, and here's some photos, it'll make a page with DataPens right on your website. Google will be able to spider that something happened, go, oh, this guy did this right down the road. Here's some really helpful content for you to look at. We're going to show this website, we're going to show this map because this guy works on this. This works for any contractor. You're working at home, even some commercial stuff, commercial roofers, commercial HVAC, mainly home services though. If you're doing stuff, you can tag them, tag everything you're doing. And people look for stuff all the time that's odd. You do not want to miss this. I want to talk about Google for a second. Organic optimization is by far your cheapest thing. It always has been ever since it came out. 05, 08 range, I think local with mapping was 2005. Clicks have gone through the roof. Lead sources have gone through the roof. There's 3 or 4 places you can buy a lead from. Very expensive. Clicks are very expensive. Hard to get a lead anywhere else. Organic is 75% of search. So if you've done a little bit of organic and then you've gone and thrown thousands at leads and paid ads, paid clicks, impressions, you are missing all the cheap stuff, missing half of it, literally, for these long tail keywords. And you can have this go on your website in a beautiful manner without cheating. It's the best digital branded signaling you could have. Your technical version of what's going on is fantastic, and the uniqueness inherent within your daily activities is the best digital branded signaling through DataPens, and half of all that immediately is going to go in with what users are looking for what your clients are looking for. Not to tell you that you won't optimize for your primary keywords too. What I am telling you is that this stuff is easy to get. It can sustain you while you're going. If you're a newbie and you need to get going, It's in the data pin, it's in the caption, it's in the long tail keywords. The technical version of what happened is low-hanging fruit in your market, and you can sustain and get going there. If you're already in business and you think you've done all you can, you have not. You're missing half of all of your keywords, and you do this and you may quit spending the thousands on all the other stuff. You guys, we'd love to have you as a client. If you give us a call, email us, call us, data pins, like and subscribe so you can watch more of this, and we'll see you next time.